The IPL is nearing its business end, and joining us today is a Delhi Capitals player, Rovman Powell. Thank you so much for being here on Times Now with us.
Thanks for having me, man. It's always a pleasure.
Raman, like I said, it is nearing the business end. The fight for the top four is getting very, very intense. How are you looking at that fight for top four and Delhi Capitals' position at the moment?
Yeah, I think our chances are as good as anyone. We're sitting in the middle of the competition, middle of this point standing now. So it's very important now for us to make our upward climb. The games coming up are very, very important. But what we hold to our heart is that we haven't played our best cricket as yet. So now is the time for us to play our best cricket here at Delhi Capitals. And once we do that, we're confident that we'll slide into the top four.
And Raman, personally for you, the last couple of innings have really shown what kind of a destructive player you can be. So was there pressure on you given how you started, or it is always going to be like this in a game of cricket where sometimes have good innings, sometimes have not so good innings?
There's always pressure. You cannot run from that. You're at the IPL, it's the biggest league in the world, it's the biggest stage in the world. So there will always be pressure. The start of the competition wasn't one that I would want. But those things do happen, it's good to see for the last few innings I'm getting into myself, getting into my work, and I think now is the time for me to start providing those innings to propel Delhi Capital to more wins and to make the playoffs. So now is the important time for all those performances to come in. The performances in the past don't really count for nothing now. It's performance from here on in going up.
And if I talk about the captain, Rishabh Pant, a very young captain in Delhi Capitals, how is your relationship with Rishabh Pant? And just tell us a little about Rishabh Pant, the captain.
Yeah, I think our relationship is very good. We sit down and we have a lot of talks about how we're going to make the team better and how we as individuals can make it better. We also have a lot of talk because we have similar upbringing. And I think Risha is a very good guy. He's a guy that understands. He's a guy that try to remain calm under pressure, and that is very, very important. He's also a guy that believes in each and every player that he select to play in the 11. So that is also important. You have a lot of good attributes to make a good captain, not just for Delhi Capitals, but possibly for India.
And, Raman, talking about that Rajasthan game, emotions were obviously very, very high, whether it was you or Kuldeep or Rishabh Pant. What was the talk after that game? What was it that you guys discussed about?
Tension right in that game. All we just discuss is that we're gonna take the lessons of this game and try to channel it to brighter days for Delhi Capitals. Take all the lessons and try to just implement it in the next game. We know how we felt after that game, and we try our best as team to sit down and try to not feel that way again.
And, talking about you personally, what has been your favorite innings from IPL this far, or favorite moment in the IPL 2022 so far for you?
I think my favorite innings is the one that I bring the team home against Calcutta. As a cricketer, as a finisher, you pride yourself in winning games for your team. And that was actually the first game that I bring home. So hopefully I can bring home a few more. Off the field, my favorite moment is just being here at Delhi Capitals. It's a franchise that believes in family, and once you are so far away from the Caribbean where your immediate family is, it's good to be here and to be accepted as part of a family. That makes the journey a lot less stressing. It makes the journey a lot more enjoyable.
A favorite opponent?
Favorite opponent?
Yeah.
KKR, because I was with KKR in 27 and I never got to play, so it was good the other day when I get to play against them.
Okay, and one more question. Who is the one bowler that you don't want to face, or you're okay not facing if given a chance?
Um, maybe Sunil Narine.
Mm.
You know, Sunil Narine got me out a few times. You know, even the game against KKR, I made a conscious effort to just not let Sunil Narine got me out. You know, get me out, and once I did that, I know I would score runs.
And lastly, Roman, Ian Bishop had some very kind words for you. Not all of us knew about your story from back home. How does that make you feel? Talking about, what you promised your mother and you living up to that dream, and Ian Bishop actually telling the world to take notice of you.
Yeah, Ian is someone from the Caribbean who all of us, and so for him to be chanting my name on the world scene give me great joy. You know, but it's true. You know, I told my mom that, listen, I am gonna use cricket or education to take our family out of poverty. You know, by the grace of God, so far, I think I'm doing a good job at that. So hopefully, I can continue to do a good job at it.
Wish you all the best for the future games, Roman, and we hope to see Delhi Capitals towards the end of the league.
Thanks a lot, Kishiman.